Somewhere in the distance, the last train of the night pulls away from the station. Its lights grow smaller. Its sound fades into the darkness. And with its departure, the city changes. The rush is over. The crowds are gone. The streets begin to belong to silence once again. The station platforms sit empty now. Benches wait without purpose. Schedules continue counting minutes for no one in particular. The city is still awake. But different, honest, more patient, without the noise of the day. Small things become noticeable. A flickering sign, a distant traffic light, the hum of electricity traveling through sleeping buildings, the soft rhythm of rainwater finding its way through gutters. Nothing is demanding attention. Everything simply exists. When the last train leaves, the night begins to breathe. The streets grow wider. The air feels deeper. The world slows down enough for thoughts to catch up. When the last train leaves, there is no rush remaining. Only time, only quiet. Only the steady movement of another midnight unfolding. A lamp glows from an apartment window. Someone is reading. Someone is awake. Just like me. There is comfort in that. The city may appear empty, but hidden behind glass are countless stories still being lived. Dreams being built. Problems being solved. Letters being written. Ideas taking shape. The night belongs to them, to the creators. The thinkers, the workers, the dreamers, those who understand that some of life's most meaningful hours arrive after everyone else has gone home. The train has disappeared now. Yet its absence leaves a gift, space, the rare opportunity to hear your own thoughts clearly. The clock continues moving. The city continues breathing. The lights continue glowing. And the night quite clearly reminds us that progress does not always happen violently. Sometimes it happens in silence. When the last train leaves, the city reveals its softer side. No expectations, no deadlines, no lines, no crowds, only possibility. When the last train leaves, a different journey begins. Across the city. city has not disappeared. It has simply become quieter. The crowds that filled the sidewalks have returned home. The conversations have faded, the hurried footsteps are gone, and beneath the glow of neon signs, the streets reveal another version of themselves. One that few people ever see. The sidewalk stretches ahead, empty beneath pools of colored light. Blue, purple, amber. Reflections shimmer across wet pavement, transform ordinary concrete into something almost dreamlike. Without the movement of the day, the city feels larger. Buildings stand taller, the streets seem wider. The night creates space. Space to notice, space to think, space to breathe. A neon sign hums softly but close. Storefront. Its glow spills across the sidewalk, painting the darkness in gentle color. Nothing is happening, and somehow that feels important. The world spends so much time asking us to pay attention. Tonight asks nothing. Tonight simply allows us to exist. Empty sidewalks and we exist. Empty sidewalks and neon light. A city resting between yesterday and tomorrow. No rush, no noise, no destination waiting ahead. Only the quiet company of midnight streets. Its headlights slide across windows before it appears in the right corner. The silence returns, not uncomfortable silence, comfortable silence. Deep breath. The kind that gives forgotten thoughts room to return. Ideas arrive differently at night, without interruption, without competition. Perhaps this is why so many there is beauty in that, doing what anyone. The city waits, the buildings watch. Quiet, unsettled, empty sidewalk, a hidden side of the city. Empty sidewalks under neon light, learning a lesson. Daydream forgets that peace is not found when everything becomes silent. It is found when we finally learn how to listen. The neon sign. The neon sign continues humming. The pavement continues to forget. The night could glow with midnight folding. The midnight colors. The empty sidewalk stretches onward. From somewhere, beyond the buildings, beyond the intersections, beyond the reach of the nearest streetlight, a sound drifts through the night. Not loud, not urgent, just present. The distant movement of a city that never completely falls asleep. I sit beside the window and listen. Headlights move somewhere far away. Tires glide across wet pavement. A bus hums softly through an avenue I cannot see. The sounds arrive gently, blurred by distance. almost like waves reaching a shoreline. The city speaks differently at this hour. Its voice is softer, more thoughtful, no longer competing with itself, no longer rushing, only breathing. The distant traffic becomes a rhythm, not a distraction, a companion, a reminder that while this room is quiet, the world continues turning. Dreams continue unfolding, lives continue crossing paths, stories continue being written, even we cannot see them. The sound of distant traffic, a quiet heartbeat beneath the night, not close enough to interrupt silence, not far enough to disappear. The sound of distant traffic, carrying fragments of countless journeys, unknown destinations, unknown lives, moving through the darkness beneath the same sky. There is something comforting about knowing we are not alone. Not because someone is beside us, because somewhere out there, someone else is awake. A nurse finishing a shift, a writer chasing an idea, a student preparing for tomorrow, a driver following familiar roads, a musician searching for a melody. The city connects people without requiring introductions. Invisible threads stretching between windows, streets, and quiet rooms. The distant traffic reminds me of that. Every passing sound belongs to a story. Every fading engine belongs to a destination. Every pair of headlights belongs to someone carrying hopes, questions, or responsibilities through the night. And somehow, hearing those distant sounds makes the silence feel warmer. The lights move, the roads continue, the city breathes, and the night carries every sound with remarkable patience. The sound of distant traffic, a soundtrack for thoughts that arrive after midnight. And it's down midnight, in June and hurry, steady, gentle, endless. The sound of distant traffic, proof that movement continues, even during stillness. That life continues, even during quiet. That progress continues even when nobody is watching. The headlights fade, another follows. The city exhales once more. Bienvenue à
Midnight has passed. The city has changed. Not dramatically. Not all at once. Only enough for those who are paying attention. The streets remain. The buildings remain. The lights remain. Yet everything feels different, as though the city has finally removed its mask. The avenues that carried thousands of footsteps throughout the day now sit quietly beneath the stars. Traffic lights cycle through their colors for nearly empty intersections. Green, yellow, red, repeating a conversation with almost no one left to hear it. Storefront windows reflect street lamps. Rainwater gathers in shallow puddles. A distant sign glows softly against the darkness. Nothing appears urgent anymore. The city no longer feels like a machine. It feels like a living thing. Resting, breathing, dreaming. I watch the empty road below. The silence is not complete. A passing car appears every so often. A faint siren drifts from somewhere far away. But these sounds only deepen the stillness, like stars becoming visible because the sun has finally gone away. Quiet streets after midnight. A city between chapters. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Just this moment. Quiet streets after midnight, where thoughts travel farther than footsteps ever could. Where silence becomes a companion instead of an absence. The night has a way of simplifying things. Questions that seemed complicated at noon feel smaller now. Problems lose some of their weight. The mind untangles itself. Perhaps because there's finally room. Room to think. Room to notice. Room to hear the thoughts that daylight often drowns out. The empty street reminds me that not everything needs constant movement. Not every hour needs productivity. Not every moment needs noise. Sometimes growth happens quietly, like a building standing through another season, like rain slowly shaping stone, like an idea forming in the background, long before it becomes visible. The city understands patience. Every road was built one section at a time. Every tower rose floor by floor. Every light was switched on individually. Progress rarely arrives all at once. It arrives quietly, just like midnight. The traffic lights continue changing. The street lamps continue glowing. The night continues listening. And somewhere within the silence, clarity begins to appear. Quiet streets after midnight, where the city finally slows enough to reveal its softer side. No expectations, no performance, no rush. Streets after midnight, teaching a lesson hidden in plain sight. That peace is not the absence of activity. It is the presence of stillness, and stillness, and stillness has been here all along, waiting patiently for us to notice. The road remains empty, lighting, and it remain bright. The steadiness.
From up here, everything becomes movement without weight. Cars glide through wet streets like glowing thoughts drifting through a quiet mind. Headlights stretch across the rain-slick road, breaking apart into fragments of light that disappear almost as soon as they form. I stand still, pressed gently against the window, watching a world that never pauses long enough to notice being seen. Each car carries a story I will never know, a conversation left unfinished, a silence held between two people who don't yet realize they've already changed each other. The sound never reaches me clearly. It arrives softened, translated by distance and glass and rain. A language reduced to rhythm and glow. Sometimes a car stops at the light, and everything feels suspended. A brief moment where motion gets itself. Then it moves again, and the world continues pretending it was never still. About how many of these passing lights I've seen without remembering any of them. How memory turns movement into blur, and blur into feeling. There is something peaceful in not being with what I'm watching. No destination, no urgency, just observation. Most of the city has gone dark. The offices are empty. The cafes are closed. The signs have been switched off. Yet halfway down a quiet street, one storefront still glows. A small island of light surrounded by the calm of midnight. And somehow, it feels important. The glass reflects the empty road outside. Street lamps shimmer across wet pavement. The rain has slowed to a whisper. Everything seems suspended between yesterday and tomorrow. Inside the storefront, warm light spills onto the sidewalk. Shelves stand quietly. Chairs wait patiently. A clock continues counting minutes for no audience at all. The scene feels strangely familiar, not because I have been here before, because everyone has encountered a moment like this. A light remaining on long after everything else has gone dark. A reminder that not every story ends when the crowd leaves. Some of the most meaningful work happens after hours, after noise, after distraction, after expectation. The storefront still glowing, warm light against the midnight something remains true. The storefront still glows gray, patient beneath the stars, proof that purpose does not disappear when the world grows dark. Sometimes it becomes easier to see. I imagine the person inside. Perhaps they are organizing shelves, finishing paperwork, working on an idea, preparing for tomorrow. Or perhaps they simply enjoy the peace that arrives when the city becomes silent. There is a special kind of focus that only exists at night. No interruptions, no demands, no endless notifications. Only attention, only presence, only the task before you. The storefront seems to understand this. Its light does not compete. It does not advertise. It does not ask for recognition. It simply continues shining, steady, reliable, unconcerned with who notices. There is wisdom in that, to keep doing meaningful work, even when nobody is watching. To continue creating, learning, building, improving. Not for applause, for fulfillment. The rain taps softly against the glass. The clock moves forward, the city sleeps. And somewhere within the quiet, progress continues. Storefront still glowing, one light among 1,000 darkened rooms, holding its place against the night without needing permission. The storefront still glowing, teaching a lesson easy to miss. That consistency often matters more than intensity, and small, steady efforts can illuminate an entire road. The lamp remains bright. The storefront matters, and beneath the calm of midnight, its light stretching across the sidewalk.
The signal changes. Green, yellow, red. Again and again. The crosswalk continues its routine, even though no one is there to cross. The city keeps its promises, whether people are watching or not. A white walking figure appears on the signal. Its invitation goes unanswered. The street remains empty. The sidewalks remain still. The night has created a rare moment where movement pauses but possibility remains. I watch the crosswalk from across the street. Its painted lines glow softly beneath street lamps.
Rainwater reflects every color, every light, every passing second. During the day, this place belongs to urgency.
People rushing to appointments, students heading home, moving between responsibilities.
But tonight, the crosswalk belongs to silence. And silence changes everything. Without footsteps, the road feels wider. Without noise, small details become visible.
A reflection in a puddle, a distant window light, the rhythm of rain against metal railings. Things that were always there, waiting patiently to be noticed.
Crosswalks without footsteps, empty paths beneath the night, not abandoned,
not forgotten.
Simply resting beneath light. Crosswalks without footsteps, waiting quietly in the rain. A reminder that not every moment needs to be filled with motion.
Sometimes stillness is part of the journey too. There is a strange comfort in seeing places.
A road without traffic,
a station without passengers, a crosswalk without people. They remind us that identity is deeper than activity. The crosswalk remains a crosswalk, even when nobody crosses.
Its purpose does not disappear. It waits patiently, trusting that morning will return. Perhaps people are similar. Our value does not vanish during quiet seasons. Our purpose does not disappear when progress slows. Growth continues beneath the surface, beneath the surface, behind the scenes, like roots strengthening underground, long before the first leaf appears. The city understands this. That is why it never worries about the hours before dawn. It knows another day is coming, and until then, it simply waits. The signal changes again. Green, yellow, red. The rain continues falling. The city continues breathing, and the night continues teaching. Crosswalks without footsteps, a lesson painted on the road.
That waiting is not weakness. Stillness is not failure. Silence is not emptiness.
Crosswalks are holding space for what comes next. That patience is often another form of progress. The city waits moments of pause. The intersection remains quiet. The lights remain bright, certain that eventually someone will arrive. The headaches, breaks, our lungs nights, for the future that is essential weapon. Someone will arrive. The city waits for the morning light. Crosswalks without footsteps, waiting quietly in the rain. A reminder that not every moment needs to be filled with moonlight. The city grows quieter. The lights grow fewer. Yet somewhere beneath the midnight sky, a fresh cup of coffee is being poured. Not for comfort, not for leisure, for the hours ahead, for the work still waiting, for the people who continue moving long after most of the world has gone to sleep. A small cafe remains open on the corner. Its windows glow warmly against the darkness. Inside, the atmosphere feels different from daytime. No long lines, no crowded tables, no hurried conversations. Only a handful of people sharing the same silent understanding. A student reviewing notes, a designer adjusting details, a ride staring thoughtfully at a screen. A nurse preparing for another shift. Different goals, different stories, the same hour. The same quiet determination. Steam rises from a ceramic mug, slowly, gracefully. Like a thought taking shape, the coffee is not the reason they are here. It is simply a companion, a small source of warmth. During the hours when focus matters, coffee for the night shift, a gentle light against the dark, fuel for unfinished ideas, fuel for one more page, one more hour, one more spark. Coffee for the night shift, shared by dreamers and builders alike. A reminder that some journeys continue long after midnight arrives. There is something special about working while the city sleeps. The world feels larger, distractions feel smaller. Time moves differently. Without the noise of the day, attention becomes easier to hold. The mind settles, thoughts connect, ideas find room to breathe. The coffee cools slowly on the table. The rain taps softly against the glass, the clock continues forward. No one seems concerned about the time, because tonight is not about rushing. It is about presence, the kind of presence that allows meaningful work to happen, the kind of focus that transforms effort into progress. Outside, streetlights reflect across wet pavement. Inside, screens glow softly in the darkness. The city rests, but creation continues. Another page is finished, another problem is solved, another idea is born. And somewhere between the coffee and the silence, momentum begins to grow. Coffee's a simple ritual repeated through the years, helping tired minds stay curious, helping uncertain hearts keep moving. A quieting dream survive, persist beneath the night. Coffee for the night shift, more than a drink, more than a habit. A quiet symbol of persistence beneath the stars, and the belief that the work is worth continuing. The mug grows lighter, the night grows deeper. The city grows quieter still. Beneath the glow of midnight, the coffee remains warm, waiting beside the next idea, ready for whatever comes next.
Across the city, small squares of light remain awake, scattered across towers, hidden behind curtains. Resting above quiet streets, most windows are dark now. but not all. Some continue glowing against the night. Silent reminders that the city never truly sleeps. I look across the skyline and count the lights still burning. A desk lamp on the 12th room floor, a television flickering softly in the distance, a kitchen light left on, a bedroom window glowing pale blue. Every illuminated window holds a different story. Someone is studying, someone is working, someone is dreaming with open eyes, someone is trying to solve a problem that refused to wait until morning. The city feels connected in these moments, not through conversation, not through roads, through quiet effort, through unseen determination. Thousands of lives unfold in simultaneously, behind glass and light. Most will never meet, yet somehow they share the same night. Windows that never sleep, small stars across the city sky, each one carrying a story hidden from passing eyes. Windows that never sleep, glowing softly through the rain, proof that even in the quietest hours, life continues again and again. And dreams continue too. There is comfort in knowing that somewhere, someone else is awake. Not because they have to be, because they care about something. A goal, a craft, a responsibility, a hope. The light scattered across the skyline become symbols of persistence. Not loud persistence, not celebrated persistence. The quiet kind, the kind that shows up every day. The kind that keeps learning, keeps creating, keeps trying, even when nobody is watching. The city understands this better than anyone. Every building was once an idea. Every bridge was once a sketch. Every light began with a single switch. Progress often starts small, invisible, private, hidden behind a window that only a few people notice. Tonight, those windows shine like constellations, not in the sky, in the lives of ordinary people, doing extraordinary things quietly. The rain falls gently, the lights remain steady, the skyline glows softly, and somewhere beyond the glass, another chapter is being written. Windows that never sleep, a constellation of human ambition, a map of hopes, efforts, and unfinished dreams. Windows that never sleep, teaching a lesson hidden in the dark, that meaningful progress rarely announces itself. It simply continues. One night, 1 hour, one light at a time. The skyline stretches endlessly. The rain softens. The city breathes. And among the countless darkened windows, Streetlights glow beyond the window. Rain taps softly against the glass. And inside the room, a blue light shines from a screen. Small, steady. A modern campfire for those who remain awake. The world beyond the monitor fades away. Notifications grow silent. The noise of the day loses its grip. Only the task remains. A document waiting to be finished. A design waiting to be refined. A problem waiting to be solved. A thought waiting to become something real. The blue light reflects against the desk. Against notebooks, against tired eyes that continue searching. Not because they must, because they care. There is something honest about this hour. No performance, no audience, no pressure, no pauses. Only you and that exist when nobody else is looking. The kind that quietly builds futures, one keystroke at a time. The blue light of 1 a.m. illuminating unfinished ideas, casting soft shadows across the room while inspiration slowly arrives. The blue light of 1 a.m. a companion through the silent hours, helping thoughts become plans, helping plans become action, helping action become progress. Outside, the city continues breathing. A few headlights pass below. A distant apartment window remains lit. Rainwater gathers beneath street lamps. The world feels far away, yet strangely connected. Somewhere, another student is studying. Another artist is creating. Another dreamer is refusing to quit. The night belongs to them too. People separated by streets, countries, and time zones. United by effort. United by curiosity. United by the decision to knew when stopping would be easier. The blue glow remains steady. Not demanding attention. Simply providing enough light for the next page. The next line. The next breakthrough. The next step forward, minute becomes hours. Ideas become clearer. The room becomes quieter. And focus settles deeper than before. The blue light of 1 a.m. a beacon for unfinished dreams. A reminder that progress often happens while the world sleeps. The blue light of 1 a.m. Not glamorous, not dramatic, just consistent, patient, present, the silent witness to countless moments of growth. The rain continues falling, the city continues resting, the screen continues glowing. Beneath the blue light, another idea takes shape, another page is completed, another dream moves forward.
Traffic light changes red, the road ahead pauses, rain continues falling. Time seems to slow. For a brief moment, the city stands still. Not completely. Just enough to notice, just enough to think. The intersection glows beneath the rain. Streetlights stretch across wet pavement. Reflections ripple through shallow puddles. Every surface becomes a mirror. A car waits quietly at the light, its headlights cutting through the mist. Known is all in unknown, its journey temporarily paused. There is something comforting about these small interruptions. Moments when movement stops without becoming failure. Moments when waiting becomes part of the process. The world often celebrates motion, progress, acceleration, momentum. Yet every road contains red lights. Every journey contains pauses. Every meaningful goal contains moments where forward movement. Not because the journey is over, because timing matters. Between red lights and rain, the city teaches patience. Not every delay is an obstacle. Not every pause is a setback. Between red lights and rain, reflections dance across the road, showing that stillness and movement can exist in innocence. And both can lead us forward. The rain falls steadily against the windshield, against rooftops, against empty sidewalks. It does not rush. It does not resist. It simply continues. Driver waits, the city waits, and yet life continues unfolding. Thoughts continue forming, plans continue developing, dreams continue growing, even when nothing appears to be happening. Some of the most important changes take place beneath the surface. Like roots strengthened underground, like foundations being poured before a building rises. Like ideas quietly connecting before inspiration finally arrives. The night seems to understand this. There is no urgency in the rain, no frustration in the streetlights, no anxiety in the empty road, only trust. Trust that the light will change. Trust that the journey will continue. Trust that waiting has value too. The city breathes slowly. The rain keeps falling. The signal remains steady. And somewhere inside the pause, understanding begins to grow between red lights and rain. A lesson hidden in ordinary moments, that patience is not passive. Waiting is not weakness. Stillness is not surrender. Between red lights and rain, the road remains ahead. The journey remains light. And sometimes the pause is preparing us for what comes next. Rings, rain. The road opens once again. The headlights move forward. The rain continues beneath the midnight sky. Another journey resumes, delayed, not interrupted. Simply taking this something to turn us. What is not to read, to read. become quiet enough to hear the sound of a pen moving across paper. Outside, streetlights shimmer through the rain. Inside, a blank page waits patiently, not demanding answers, only inviting them. There is something different about writing after midnight. Thoughts arrive without interruption. Ideas travel farther. Words seem less concerned with being perfect and more concerned with being honest. The page does not judge. It does rush. It does not compare. It simply listens.
A notebook rests beneath the warm glow of a desk lamp.
The room feels smaller than the city outside, yet somehow it contains an entire universe. Memories, plans, questions, possibilities,
All waiting quietly
for the right sentence to appear. The rain taps gently against the glass, almost like encouragement.
almost like applause for every thought enough to leave the mind and become something real. Notes written in silence,
Words written in silence, not searching for attention, not asking to be understood.
only asking to exist. Small fragments of the midnight mind, thoughts that might disappear by morning if they are not given a place to stay.
The city outside continues glance. Small fragments of the midnight mind, thoughts that might disappear by morning if they are not given a place to stay. The city outside continues glowing. Apartment windows shine in the distance. A passing car leaves reflections. Across the wet street below, life continues moving. Yet this moment feels separate from it. Protected. Like a small island of focus in an ocean of distraction. The notebook slowly fills. One observation, one realization, one unfinished idea at a time. Not every note will become something important. Most won't.
Half-formed dreams, questions without answers, because every meaningful idea starts somewhere, and somewhere is enough. Sometimes clarity arrives simply because we gave it space.
Notes written in silence. A conversation with no audience. A record of moments that might otherwise disappear. Notes written in silence. Proof that not every breakthrough arrives with excitement. Some arrive quietly, like midnight rain against a window, waiting to be noticed. The final line is written. The pen comes to rest. The city
rain doesn't fall all at once, it arrives in between sound, in spaces where silence briefly forgets to stay still. I find myself listening more to what happens between the drops than the drops themselves. There is a kind of thought that only exists in those gaps, unfinished, unspoken, too light to hold long. They come and go without warning. A memory of something I can't fully recall, a feeling that almost becomes a sentence, then dissolves before it can be spoken. The window is close now, closer than before. I can hear each drop meeting the glass with quiet certainty, like small confirmations that the world is still here. Inside, everything feels reduced, not empty, just amplified. Outside, the rain continues its quiet negotiation with time. I think about how thoughts rarely arrive in full shape. They come as fragments, reflections, almost ideas that hover just long enough to be noticed. And then they fall away, like raindrops losing themselves in glass. There is no urgency in any of it. No need to complete what is already enough in its incomplete form. I let the silence stretch a little longer than usual. And somewhere between the raindrops, everything I cannot say still exists. Just not in words. There are touches that never make it into words, not because they are important, but because they arrive too quietly, interrupt anything else. They sit somewhere in the background of thought, waiting without urgency, never insisting on being answered. I think about how much of life passes without being directly addressed. Moments, conversations, choices, things that unfold without permission, without consultation, without asking if I was ready. And still, they become part of me. is how many things I have accepted without question, not out of agreement, but out of movement. Because life rarely pauses long enough to allow full understanding before continuing forward. There were words I didn't say, and words that were never meant for me to hear. Somewhere between them, meaning still formed quietly, without structure, without explanation. Used to do things, understanding was something that arrived all at once. Now it feels more like something that accumulates in fragments, never fully complete. Just enough to continue, just enough to let go. A distant sound passes through the room and then disappears before I can name it. Even that feels familiar. Like everything else, I never asked for, but somehow learned to carry anyway. The rain softens again, and the questions remain where they have always been, unanswered, just unspoken. The city has grown quiet now, not completely silent, just soft enough for the mind to finally settle. The rain moves gently across the window. Streetlights glow beyond the glass. Their reflections stretch across empty roads, like golden ribbons resting in the dark. Nothing is asking for attention. Nothing needs to be solved. Nothing needs to be finished. For this moment, everything can wait. The room feels warm, the night feels endless. The clock continues moving, but there is no reason to follow it. The hours no longer feel important, only the stillness remains somewhere in the distance. A car passes through an empty intersection, its headlights drift across the rain before disappearing once again. The city exhales, and so do I. There is comfort in knowing that not every moment must be productive. Not every thought must become Every day must carry an achievement. Sometimes peace arrives when we allow ourselves to simply exist. The rain continues its quiet conversation with the glass. The lights continue glowing. The night continues unfolding. Everything moves gently. Everything moves slowly, as though the world itself has decided to rest. The streets below seem peaceful. The buildings stand calmly beneath the clouds. Even the distant skyline appears softer than before. The city no longer feels busy. It feels safe, like a place preparing for sleep. The mind begins to drift. Thoughts become lighter. Worries lose their shape. Questions fade into the background. Nothing to pierce. Everything simply becomes quieter. And within that quiet, there is room to breathe, room to rest, room to let go. The rain softens further. The lights blur gently against the glass until it settles over everything. The night is deep, summer waves away from the light. There's no time, there is nowhere it's
roads are almost empty now. The city has surrendered itself to the final hours of the night. Streetlights stand quietly along the pavement, casting golden reflections across wet asphalt. There are no crowds, no rush, no urgency, only light, distance, and time. The road road stretch deep beyond the next intersection, then beyond the next, then beyond sight itself. Streetlights line the journey like silent markers of progress. One light, then another, then another. No single lamp illuminates the entire road. Keep together. I think about how often we expect clarity all at once, a complete plan, a perfect answer, a visible destination. But life rarely offers those things. Instead it offers the next step, the next lesson, the next opportunity, the next light ahead. The city seems comfortable with this truth. Its roads never demand certainty. Only movement, only trust, only the willingness to continue forward. Streetlights on empty roads, guiding travelers through the dark, not revealing every destination, only revealing enough. Streetlights on empty roads, golden reflections in the rain, a reminder that progress does not require perfect visibility, only the courage to keep moving. A single car appears in the distance, its headlights drift through the night before disappearing around a curve. The road becomes empty once again, yet it never feels lonely. The straight lines remain, patiently it reveals itself. Soaring about their consistency. Storms come and go, seasons change, cities evolve, yet every night the lights return, not because they are extraordinary, because they are dependable. Perhaps meaningful habits work the same way. The quiet routines, the small disciplines, the daily efforts nobody notices. They rarely seem important in the moment, yet over time they illuminate entire paths. A book, read one page at a time. A skill learned one practice session at a time. A dream built one ordinary day at a time. Streetlights understand this. They never rush toward the horizon. They simply continue shining. And eventually the road reveals itself. The rain softens, the city grows still. The lights continue glowing. And somewhere beyond the next intersection, another possibility waits. Streetlights on empty roads, a lesson appears in our heroes. It's us, it's all comes corazón.
The night is almost over. Not gone, not yet. But somewhere beyond the skyline, morning is beginning to gather. The city remains quiet. The streets remain empty. And for a few precious moments, the world exists between two chapters. The bus stops sit patient beneath streetlights. Their benches glisten from the rain. Schedules wait behind glass. Routes remain unchanged. Yet no buses have arrived, not yet. The city feels suspended, balance between rest and movement, between silence and activity, between darkness and light. I watch the empty road stretching into the distance. Soon, headlight will appear. Doors will open, passengers will step aboard. Another day will begin. But for now, there is only anticipation. A calm pause before momentum returns. The air feels different. Cooler, softer. As though the night itself is taking one final breath before the first morning bus, before the city starts to move. Before alarms begin ringing and responsibility return. Before the first morning bus, the streets belong to possibility. A quiet space between endings and beginnings. A rare moment where anything still feels possible. There is beauty in transitions. Sunrise, sunset, the final page of a book, the first page of another. The moments between often carry more meaning than the moments themselves. The city understands this. That is why these early hours feel so peaceful. Nothing is being demanded. Nothing is being decided. The day has not yet arrived with its expectations. The night has already released its burdens. What remains is clarity, the kind that arrives when there is finally enough distance to see things as they are. The rain has almost stopped now. Only a few drops remain. Streetlights continue to pavement. The world feels clean, renewed, ready. Not because everything has changed, because perspective has. The horizon grows lighter. The clouds begin to soften. The city begins to stir. And somewhere beyond the silence, morning prepares its arrival. Before the first morning bus, a lesson hidden in the final hours of night, that every ending carries a beginning. Every pause carries momentum. Every darkness carries light. Before the first morning bus, the city waits with the first morning bus.
buildings, beyond the rooftops, beyond the final streetlight, a thin line of light appears. Almost invisible, almost most uncertain, almost disconcerting, yet impossible to stop. Morning is waiting. Patiently, quietly at the horizon, the city has spent the entire night breathing. Through rain, through silence, through empty roads and glowing windows, it carried the thoughts of dreamers. The work of creators, the hopes of those who remained awake, and now the darkness begins to loosen its grip. The sky changes first, deep black, escapes notice, yet everything changes because of it. The streets remain the same, the buildings remain the same, the roads remain the same, but the light changes. And streets with everything, perhaps people are similar, we often believe we must become someone new. A different person, a different life, a different future, yet sometimes transformation arrives through perspective. Through understanding, through seeing familiar things in a new light, dawn waiting at the horizon. A promise written across the sky, not demanding attention, only arriving when the time is right. Dawn waiting at the horizon, soft light beyond the night, a reminder that every ending contains the beginning of an awaiting heartbeat. The friends of the birds wave the lights for our apartments, the city slurs to build shaming the surrounding and late, and the million and the curves, you have some light in you. The silk is built beneath streetlights, the patience learned at empty intersections, the thoughts carried by distant traffic. None of it disappears, the night was not something to survive, it was something to learn from. And now those lessons travel forward into the day, the horizon grows brighter, the clouds catch golden light. The rain has stopped completely, the roads reflect the morning sky, the city feels renewed. Not because yesterday has been erased, because today has arrived, the darkness retreats, the skyline awakens. The world stretches forward, and somewhere within the growing light, possibility returns. Dawn waiting at the horizon. The quiet reward for a long night, the proof that every difficult road eventually meets the morning. Dawn waiting at the horizon, a light that belongs to everyone, to the dreamers, the builders, the thinkers, the creators, the ones who continued moving when nobody was watching. Dawn waiting at the horizon. Waking up does not arrive suddenly, it arrives gradually. Like sunlight growth, like understanding, one gentle moment at a time. The city awakens, the streets fill slowly, the night fades, graced but beyond it.